Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for GATE and ESE preparation. In this particular daily dose video, I'll be having a discussion with you, a very interesting segment of radiation network. Like, let us suppose there is a plate which is having a temperature of T Kelvin, and we need to calculate the radiosity. Now, normally we are having a tendency that we usually use an expression of radiosity is equal to rho into G plus the emissions, that is capital E, right? But in this particular problem, it won't be the correct equation for that. Reason being, if I try to apply to calculate the radiosity, if I try to calculate the radiosity as this formulation, that is the reflected part plus the emitted part or emission. So this is only applicable whenever I'm dealing with an opaque surface, right? But in this particular diagram, if you closely look, there is a irradiation which is coming and hitting on the surface, which is having a temperature T Kelvin. So some portion is being reflected, some portion is being absorbed, and some portion is being transmitted, right? So definitely in this particular case, when I'm dealing with an non-opaque surface, there, if I want to calculate the radiosity means the total emission which is leaving the surface. Now, in this case, the reflected part, the emission part, and the transmitted part, all three particular energies are being leaving the surface or leaving this particular plate. So I can simply say this is equal to the reflected part plus the transmitted part and your emitted part or emission, right? So if I want to write it in a very simpler term, it will be rho into G plus tau into G plus your total emissions, that is capital E, or I can say this is rho into G plus the transmitted or tau is transmissivity into G plus E into your sigma T to the power 4. So by this relation, now I can easily calculate the total radiosity for a non-opaque surface. Normally in the examination, we are having opaque surface and we are using this particular formulation as rho into G plus emissivity into sigma T to the power 4. This is only applicable for an opaque surface. So in this particular video, now you have understood, if you are having a non-opaque surface, then you have to calculate the radiosity by using a very interesting formulation, that is reflected part plus transmitted part plus emitted part. I hope you all like this video because this is the only misconception that many students are having. So stay connected with BYJU'S Exam Prep for more such awesome small videos. Thank you.